What's going on, Kings? It's kind of a rainy day today, but hey, I'm still gonna show up for you, family, and really kind of just get in depth of this whole God mode journey. Starting to really see through the matrix, starting to really just see, man. This one's we're gonna kind of get deep in this, kind of show you guys the scene, man. How to get out of the freaking box. If you know, you know how to get out of the box and kind of breathe. And this is really, stepping back into our actual primal type of sacred Christed divine masculine nature. And that's something that I'm really starting to feel is that once you know the game, look, I'm gonna drop a bar on you. Hear this, kind of in code. You play the game to leave the game to create your own game. Now the more that I've been really retaining, the more that I've been kind of becoming conscious of the complete castration on, just our divine masculinity. You see, a lot of times we get so pulled into the illusion of really just the exterior shell. I'm not here to have you just solely focused on, the outer garment that I'm really speaking through, but it's kind of to convey and relay a message in the will of God to let us know, man, that brothers, warriors, kings, man, this is nothing new. I mean, I've always known this shit that we're low key in what I call a spiritual war, a frequency war, societal conditioning, really just starting to see through these days, man. I mean, shit. I really had quite a sleepless night. My sleep has been all over the place, Loki. Where I'm waking up at like 4, man, and that's all just kind of all over the place. And I started really having to sit down with myself. I was like, man, back to what I was saying, now that a lot of this energy is starting to come up, we're starting to really pierce through the veil of certain illusions, societal constructs, mental constraints, the financial game, really just how all of this stuff is being played. And, that's really been my main intention is to bring kind of this divine masculine nature back into, and we can combat this modernity type of bullshit to where they really want us just, and there is no they per se, but you get the gist, the constant comfort, you know, being inside all the time. I'm saying this because I experienced it and I really came to a real breaking point where I was like, man, you start to see that the artificial environment that's kind of been pulled over us has really created this dupe, and this is something that I want to share with you guys to where like this identity, you know, who you think you are, all these quote unquote limitations, the depressions, the anxieties, the addictions, you name it. And I came to realize, is this really part of our natural state? This is where I'm really getting to. So we come back to our natural state, and nature a lot of times is what's going to kind of bring us back to that revelation of who we really are, and what we're kind of here to do. But remember what I said. Once you know the game, you can play the game, leave the game, and create it on your own. So I kind of feel like Neo kind of plugging back into the Matrix, but with a different vantage point. A lot of us were coming into the game with a new type of tactic to where we really see the game being played. Such as currently the cities. I mean, I'd like you guys to really do this, man, and just kind of observe your city, your location, where it is you may be, and kind of see the illusions of traps that have been kind of pulled over us. I know it's kind of random, but that's not going to stop me. Because sometimes the rain, make sure you guys can hear me clearly. I'm going to talk more into the mic, but really starting to kind of just see through these things. That first of all, we can't fall for this weak shit, guys. We can't fall for this beta bullshit. Wanting us to really just fall for that. I mean, I see the code, I see the game clear as fucking day. And that's what's gonna start to happen to you, brothers, man. When the longer you go on God mode, the more you're going to kind of see this veil, this wool, kind of pulled off of your eyes. And let me tell you, man, it's a little like holy shit, like once you really start to see, but it also gives you another vantage point into the game. Cause it's like not only can you see the chess pieces, but you can see the whole damn chess board. And you're no longer going to be a pawn on top of the freaking, game, to where actually you can start kind of moving it to your advantage per se. And I mean, that's been my intention. That's really the will of God that I feel is creating this to be a win-win. I mean, yeah, how funny is this shit, guys? Like, we've been so indoctrinated into this artificial that we're like, actually being in the rain right now is actually healing a little bit of my, primal masculine wound, you could say, to where this is really how it was meant to be. So the way we can combat the modernity bullshit, it reminds me of the movie Fight Club, guys. It's hilarious. Where you really just start to see through this, you know, what the Matrix, what the shit, it wants you to kind of be in this passive mode, this kind of sedated, sit back, and it's completely just the opposite of our true nature. And I started really breaking some of the codes. I started seeing like, holy shit, they can't really stop you. Hear this. It can't really stop you. It can only try to make you stop yourself. And now that we're retaining and slaying lust, we're getting our eyes back. We're getting our bearings back. We're able to really start to see through this shit. To where I just want to be a man that just raw. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo! Freedom! You know what I'm saying? Like, woo! Because that's how it feels, man. We've been so suppressed, man. Fuck that shit. It's time to take your roar back. It's time to take your fucking, your power back and really see what you're really here to do. I mean, I've been on the bulk. I've been, just fucking like something in me is just like a fire. Like I'm fighting against this shit, man. It's pouring down, but let this rain purify us, guys. Let this rain wash away all this bullshit. And I'm just having this unrelenting fire. Like, man, I'm going to have to fight, guys. We're going to have to literally fight with a different type of level now to flip all this shit, to just to see how the modernity agenda has really tried to pussificate us, castrate us. But this is the key, guys, is to not focus solely on the shit. Focus on actually just empowering, strengthening, and facing whatever we got to face, man. Because that's the only trap we could fall into, is falling into this victim shit, bitch shit, cowering down. No, listen, if you're gonna put a tiger in a cage, man, oh, that's a bad sight. If you're gonna put a tiger in a fucking box, oh, that's a bad sight. This is the key, guys. See through the game, see what's actually being played, and detach from it, so you're not being puppeted on a string. And then you start going crazy. I mean, this is huge. I was like, am I really depressed? Am I really sad? Or just what the fuck's around me? It's so backwards to the actual natural order of things. So this is what we're here to do, is to really bring back the natural order of things and remember who the fuck we really are. So let's see it for what it is, and let's take our power back. I'm going to say it again. Once you know the game, you can play the game, leave the game, and create your own game. Oh, that's coming from somewhere, all right? Because that's all this can really do, is you can't be tricked out your spot on God mode. You can't be tricked out your position. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to become way more sensitive to just people around me, environments around me. It's like I can literally feel like the energetic texture of what the hell is vibrating in this vicinity. That's kind of been my fire, is to get the fuck up, not really cower to this shit. But guys, this is the game. I'm telling you, whatever this is, man, this opposition, it just would like you to be in a state of survival. So how we flip the game is walk through it with the first eye open and really seeing what's actually been taking place. So we're no longer being manipulated, pulled on a puppet string, and even being phased by this shit. I want us to be more grounded in this bitch, be more relaxed in this shit. Instead of the triggers, because I've been there, man. Oh, how am I going to get the money? The ego's flipping out. Shit, I may have to get this job for a little bit. Like, oh, what the fuck? Nah, I get it. I totally get it. Jobs aren't hiring. Shit. This is all just a part of the fucking game, man. Once you see through it, you really stop tripping about it. So we have to build ourselves to such integrity and this unbreakable resolve to where, like, man, I'm facing my fucking demons. Fuck it. I'm going to go inside instead of, hiding behind. There's like a door. You feel me? Instead of hiding behind that bitch, we're going to have to, like commandos, breach right through that shit. Like SEAL Team 6 and really just take whatever's out in front of us. But energetically, spiritually. I want you guys to know, bro. This shit's here to make us stronger. I mean, I don't know how you feel me. This rave feels good. It's like that's how like disconnected our souls have been from nature, from that the spirit, man. The whew, what this shit really is all about and why we're really here. And how the freaking sacred divine masculines, man, we're rising up now because we have to. Like I started feeling, man, this weak shit is just starting to like, man, I could barely sleep because of it. Like what the but then that told me to let go even more. That told me to surrender even more. Because when I'm feeling that tension, that resistance, I'm like, damn, okay, what is this indicating? What is this telling me? And breathing into it, breathing into it. Guys, this is a big trap that the Matrix has really played on myself that I'm starting to see through. Instead of being so overly obsessed with really the outer garment, like I said, this is going to start from within. We're going to win it from within first. And it's going to start in before it's out because I'm starting to see, man, this shit's all this reflection, this dream or this simulation, the holographic universe, baby, consciousness, all this stuff. It's just like, I feel this fucking intensity, man. I feel this like, what the fuck? Like I'm really done with this shit. Like, free the slaves. That's how I'm feeling, bruh. It's time for us to literally, oh man, especially early 20s. I mean, I'm 23 right now in Earth years. We got old souls, but this is what I'm telling you guys. We have to grab our balls and go to fucking, really go to prepare for battle with this shit because this is something I'm starting to see. They want motherfuckers stuck in their rooms, depressed, fapping, just smoking weed, lost as fuck, mad, and just in this little box. I started seeing what the fuck was really happening, guys. Because instead of being a victim, they didn't know who they were fucking with. They didn't know who they were really fucking with. That we've really had this intuitive sense of what the hell's been going on. And it's time for us to really breathe into that, man. When I feel that energy, I'm going to start just letting it course through me. I'm going to start, kind of detaching. And I came to this epiphany for real, guys, where I was like, this shit doesn't have to affect us, because I get the sensitivity, but I've been like that since this awakening started back in early 2020. When I started feeling all the anxiety, the depression. I mean, if you feel this shit, you get it. We're like, man, you can feel this collective energy. We're like, motherfuckers are just like stuck. And that shit started getting to me. I was like, man, oh no, you got me fucked up. So we have to alchemize this shit. And I'm starting to see that, man, we've got to test ourselves in the fire. We've got to put the challenges, just like being in this rain right now. It's actually feeling good. You see how pussified we've been and backwards this shit has been. We're like, I've got to hide it. I've got to do all the, Nah, it's time for it. Like, see, God mode is going to bring us back to our senses, man. It's brought me back to my senses. Where, like, I'm starting to really see things clearly now. I'm starting to really see what the hell's been going on. And I'd like to kind of give you guys, a heads up of what the hell you're going to feel. This is something I felt. Like, last night, the sleepless nights, I was just like, what the fuck? Everything was just coming at me like full fucking throttle, man. Where I started seeing all the, the plastics and the fucking GMOs and all this other shit, the war on testosterone, trying to dumb us down, all this shit, man. Where I was like, man, fuck. I guess I was, clarified about this, and this was brought to my attention so I could share this with you guys, man. But it's nothing to really trip about. Semen retention, training, really just going super saiyan, God mode, really fuck lust, fuck chasing all this female shit, but getting ourselves right so we can set up the palace, so we can set up the kingdom. Just holding on to your seeds gonna heal your testosterone naturally, man. But it's really all this common sense, which ain't so common no more. So stay vigilant, guys. You know the same, man. Stomach empty, balls full. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm literally in fucking hunt mode because I feel like the shit I've been dealing with is just getting so intense to where, like, man, our guys, they're literally somehow ants got in my shit, bro. I was literally having ants like crawling all over my fucking room, and all over the shit. Where I was like, man, oh fuck no, oh hell no. So see the pressure. I mean, that's just a little funny ass thing that I can kind of bring to you, just to bring some humor into this shit. It's pouring rain. And it's time to wash away all this nonsense. Wash away. Remember, weakness will not and cannot enter the temple of God. Weakness will not and cannot enter the temple of God. So keep retaining. Keep fucking slaying lust, bro. And let's face the demon one-on-one and let's fucking get into this shit. Let's go, guys. Stop judging yourself for where you're at. You have to love yourself for where you are now. Let's fucking go. My phone's getting wet. But that's fine, baby. Let's go. Gotta bring the message. Let's get this shit. It's time to rise up. It's time to meet this shit head on. Let's go.